In a recent video shared by Elon Musk on X, 29-year-old Nolan, who suffered a dislocation that made him paralyzed below the shoulders, is seen to be involved in a game of chess with the aid of a cursor controlled only by his thoughts. If you are hearing about Neuralink for the first time, Neuralink is a neurotechnology company founded by Elon Musk that specializes in developing technology for brain-computer interfaces. The goal behind Neuralink is to achieve a connection between the human brain and a digital device with the help of a brain implant called the link. Think of it as a symbiotic relationship between the brain and a computer, where the device can act as an extension of the person, says Elon Musk, enabling them to perform a series of tasks. This is a groundbreaking development to restore functionality to people with paraplegia and those who have lost their sight. But there have been concerns from people ranging from what are the ethical boundaries? Can AI disrupt and act contrary to people's interests? What are the safety precautions taken by Neuralink? In a recent interview, Elon Musk was able to buttress the point of Neuralink's brain implant being a slow development since AI superintelligence is likely to arrive before there can be massive advancement in Neuralink's brain implant. This means Neuralink has not initialized more progressive technology for such suspicions. In addition, Elon Musk noted that Neuralink is going beyond adhering to all FDA safety requirements. For now, Neuralink's study is on restoring movement for those with paralysis. Ultimately, patients who have amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, ALS, or severe spinal cord lesions. Gregor, an engineer for Neuralink, also explains how controlling movement has been an immense development they have had throughout the study, making it the easiest target to commence on. Traveling back to 2017, when Neuralink conducted its first experiment on monkeys at the University of California, Davis, Neuralink faced heavy criticism from animal rights organizations and groups. This criticism was marked by comments like extreme suffering as a result of inadequate animal care and the highly invasive experimental head implants during the experiments. There were also alleged criticisms from internal staff suggesting that animal testing was conducted hastily, leading to unnecessary suffering and death among the animals involved. As a result, the Department of Agriculture launched an investigation into the matter. There are also records stating that the company had slaughtered 1,500 animals since 2018, which included 280 sheep, pigs, and monkeys in 2022, according to Reuters. No, it did not stop there. One of the animal rights organizations, PCRM, went as far as filing a report for Elon Musk's investigation for security fraud, after he tweeted on X saying no monkey has died as a result of a Neuralink implant. Though Neuralink has come a long way since then, not only has the company conducted successful experiments, the implants can now be wirelessly charged. A 9-year-old monkey named Pager has since then gained popularity as one of the successful animal patients who has received a brain implant. Due to an implanted chip on the monkey's skull, it can move a cursor on the computer using its thoughts. Pager has also been seen in videos online playing an arcade game called Pong, again only using its mind. There was a series of tests carried out on other animals like a pig, where Neuralink's engineers were able to control the pig's movement with 2 chips, one implanted in the pig's brain and another in its leg. This is possible because Neuralink's brain implant device functions wirelessly in transmitting data. This way, the actual chip implanted into the brain can detect brain signals and transmit these signals to a device to perform actionable tasks. While this isn't the first birth of brain-computer interface, the innovation of synthetic telepathy, or wirelessly brain implants, goes back as far as the years 1958 and 2004. Back then, it was just a way of channeling voices in people's heads, which are far behind the innovative ideas today. Studies on brain implants and associated technologies have been in progress for decades, with many people already utilizing neural implants comparable to pacemakers to handle medication-resistant seizures. Several other companies, like the Pentagon, are also exploring ways to make this technology useful in the military. Either way, it is easy to say Elon Musk's telepathy project comes with promising development. Due to previous concerns from people and NGOs about Elon's Neuralink brain implant, there was a need for approval from the FDA to perform their first human trial. What's more, this approval is centered around the safety of the device, meaning if Neuralink were to conduct a study on restoring speech, they are likely to get another approval that states exemption of the device for that particular research. Earlier in 2023, Neuralink was refused an investigational device exemption, IDE, to commence human testing. Finally, in May 2023, the company was approved by the FDA to conduct its first human trial. Neuralink began a continuous immediate search for adult volunteers who had paralysis of the arm and legs induced by severe spinal cord lesions and ALS. In a recent blog post, the company stated that the primary objective of the human trial is to assess both the safety of the device and the surgical robot responsible for its implantation, along with evaluating its efficacy in interpreting and deciphering neural signals. Just a month ago, Elon Musk announced its first brain implant into an actual person's brain. Not only was this process successful, but this is a huge breakthrough in the Neuralink's new telepathy product, which enables control of your phone or computer and can then be linked to any device just by thinking. Fast-forwarding to recent results, Nolan Arbaugh, a 29-year-old who suffered from a fatal diving accident 8 years ago, is now the first human patient to receive Neuralink's brain implant device. This was shared by Elon Musk on X and has since had everyone talking, because yes, it is cutting-edge technology. In a live video, Nolan is seen playing chess on a computer by moving the cursor using his thoughts. In this video, Nolan expresses how he feels connected again to a game he loves wholeheartedly. He termed this new trail a wild experience, and in his words, it was like using the force on the cursor. Basically, I could get to move wherever I wanted. How does this work? Designed cosmetically invisible, the brain implant device features a lithium battery that can be wirelessly charged, along with small computer chips and other electronic components. This device is positioned in a specific part of the brain to stimulate and record neurological activity, which is then transmitted wirelessly to an app. Initially, the gathered data will be employed in training an algorithm aimed at identifying the unique neurological patterns of each implanted patient. This algorithm will be assigned the role of interpreting the brain activity of paralyzed participants, facilitating actions such as moving a cursor or typing words solely through their thoughts. He also went on to say how the new technology has enabled him to do something he loves, in a way he never imagined and hasn't been able to do in previous years. Who can tell what comes next with Neuralink? Robotic arms operated by the mind alone. An engineer at Neuralink affirmed, noting that if patients are healthy past their paralysis, Neuralink might consider moving into testing safety and efficacy for more advanced trials. Speaking of numbers, currently, Nolan has received 12 BCI brain-computer interface sessions so far for 5 days a week, 8 hours a day. He has made a total of 11 3D15 left clicks and a total of 35045 right clicks. In a game of chess between Nolan and an engineer at Neuralink named Bliss, Nolan has had a total of 7 wins and 4 losses. Although engineer Bliss confirmed this is not a closed contest intellectually, but still says in any fair competition Nolan is capable of destroying him. Also, his brain-computer interface has been powered on for 143 hours in BCI, and he has played Civilization 6 for several hours, which happens to be one of Nolan's favorite games. What can we say? These are impressive stats for a Neuralink's first ever human trial. So where does Neuralink's new telepathy product stand in all of this? One limitation so far for Nolan was he would only play a game for a limited amount of hours and then have to recharge the implant. It's not perfect. I would say we have run into some issues. I don't want people to think that this is the end of the journey. There's still a lot of work to be done. But it has already changed my life tremendously, says Nolan.